Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So digging in, Michael Harris the second. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Here's Acuna. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
O'Hearn steps on the bag, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Austin Riley. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Olsen swings through it for strike 1. In the dirt.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing.
Swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. And
now
bottom of the 4th, now in for the Braves, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Chisholm, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a swing and a miss there. Strike 2. Ball 1 there. Ball. That one way inside. Now a fly ball to right center. Reynolds on the move. And there's 2 away. So here's Horner now. He's 0 for 1. Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Ready now. You're out.
Now pitching for
bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Drake Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Breaking ball misses up and in. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Braves.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. It's on a drop, third strike his first time. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Carmen Majinski, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Foul ball. Two now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds on his way over. And that is that. Down. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Now, here is bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Fouled off down the right side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So here's Riley now, 1 for 2. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a foul ball. The Buccos up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now one missed. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. That's out number 2. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the inning is over. We go to the
Now pitching for the Braves.
Jake Mangum now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Carmen Majinski takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And here is Anthony Santander. Gonzalez in plenty of time to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Here's Nico Horner. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
New arm out of the bullpen, Mason Montgomery.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third.
Now this is through for a base hit. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swing and a foul out of play. The Braves with the go-ahead run at first here at the bottom of the 7th. Montgomery, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. That misses. Ball 1. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the 8th, and the pinch hitter to start the inning. So coming into the game now on defense, Rafael Flores. He takes over behind the plate. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. Well, here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one to first, but it kicks foul. And the 0-1. Line drive, and it stays fair. So a man at first. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. 1 for 3.
Ball. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. How about that double play?
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
That's ripped. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he grounds one to the right side. Gonzalez. They take the force out, and that is the third out. Top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter. Yuri Ruiz.
The last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And that's downstairs and outside. And that one fouled off. Three-two. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Gonzalez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Outside.
Outside.
And that's ball 2. That one at triple digits. The Braves trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Blake Dunn, the next Pirate to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Foul ball still 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.